Sunday night in Atlanta, and the Falcons, with lots of hopes in this 2026 season, begin the second quarter of the campaign as they welcome the Baltimore Ravens to Georgia for this Sunday nighter. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Good work covering this opening kickoff by the kicking team. Going to force a long field drive starting at the 20-yard line. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Past the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown, Falcons. Folks, extra point is good. And the Falcons are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
To kick off for Atlanta.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's into the hands of Surratt. And he will not get to the marker here. The defense has held on 4th down, turning it over to the offense and giving them a short field after that turnover on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Robinson. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
3rd and 11 coming up. Here's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Has caught. That's Lane. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down. Jackson. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
It really feels like it's been a couple years now that the Ravens have been out there looking for who's going to be that number 2, who's going to be the complement to Zay Flowers. And I think Jacoby Lane, I think he could be that guy. He's got a big frame, the ability to win with the ball in the air, and I think he's a really good complement on the opposite side to Zay Flowers.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews.
Jackson's pass complete to Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. Falcons going to send out their new punter here in 2026, Jake Bailey, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. On the return, it's Hill. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He works free, right side. Now, Folk on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Ravens 7. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Jackson again. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the zone read, this is Penix. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. He'll get this out wide, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's the option, running right. A pitch to Robinson. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Down at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd down, and they need 7. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they come up now on 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Roquan Smith. He's pinned to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down.
Nick Folk on for the Falcons field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Folk's kick is good. And the Falcons build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
So you're thinking after they took the loss on 3rd down, you said, all right, they've made what should have been an easy attempt, a little bit more difficult, but he's able to step up there, cool, calm, collected, knocks it through. Really well done.
So Nick Folk back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Jackson looking to throw. He'll go right back to Flowers. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Throwing Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. They had that play dialed up defensively, stopped them in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. In motion comes Andrews. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. In motion comes Andrews. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. To the pylon, he's in. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Ravens. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Whoa! Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On 3rd down, Penix. Picked by Malachi starts. And the Ravens are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
First down, Ravens.
From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So throughout the course of the game now, we've seen this big tight end really have his way with the defense. But I think now after that play, the big hit, the forced incompletion, at least now there's a message being sent. As he gets back in the huddle, he's going to get a lot more opportunities, but just know there's going to be contact every time that ball's thrown your way.
That's into the hands of Surratt. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now, another 1st and 10.
And the Raven first down.
On the give, it's Hill. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Jackson. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He does it, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens have tied it at 17.
You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it. But I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with their taking those points.
So the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll get this off to Hill. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Jackson now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 1 yard to go.
To the right side, he's got Andrews. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A gain of 15.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll spot Henry open downfield. Big play there for Baltimore. And even 30 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Design run here with Jackson. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Come to the line for second and 4. In motion comes Andrews. Second down, Jackson. And he cannot escape. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. We'll talk things over before third down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They're going to go play action with Penix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson. He gets in for the sack, number 85 in his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. That'll bring up 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch.
I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
To the right, that's Pitts. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Here's Robinson. Nothing. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter.
It's now 2nd
So,
and 19
3 quarters now in the books.
42-yard line.
And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. They'll throw. It's Penix. Adds to the rookie out of Georgia, Zachariah Branch.
Complete to Zachariah Branch. A gain of 12 on the play. It's now 3rd and 7.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 43-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll look underneath for Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Jackson now has caught. That's Lanes. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Ravens.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. On the ground, here's Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
3-yard line. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jackson. That's going to be caught. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. And they're not going to get another playoff here. So a lot to do as we hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for second down. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown.
For those fans that aren't watching this game, Mike, they're going to take a look at the box score and they're going to say, how did that guy have that long of a passing touchdown? And for us seeing it come in real life, that's about as well-executed, well-designed little trick-em play as you're going to have at this level. And, man, that was fun to watch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have the Ravens first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take it.